Hi everyone, this is Deborah Baska, Coach Deb, and I wanted to share with you my tips for how to get ready for the week in regards to your 21-day fix extreme meal planning. So I just got my kit a couple of days ago. My 21-day fix extreme, start here, so I did. And basically the start here advises you to take your measurements, take your before and after pictures so that you can, when you're finished, obviously earn that free t-shirt that you get when you finish a Beachbody workout program, but also so that you can see. Sometimes when you see yourself every day, you don't necessarily notice all the changes that are occurring. And sometimes maybe you're really losing more inches and not as many pounds. And so there's lots of ways to measure your success. So your start here advises you on how to do those things. It also gives you your workout calendar. So right here it says the calendar. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. So, with the 21-day fix extreme, it's pretty simple. You get a calendar for Monday through Sunday, and you basically do the same workout routine every week. So it's 21 days, it's 3 weeks. You're going to do the same series of workouts the first week, and then you repeat those the second week. And then and the third week, if you got the upgraded workouts, the extreme workouts, then there is a calendar that tells you how to incorporate those as well. And so I got those, and so I'll be using those. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you about the food because planning for your food is really important. It's a huge part of success. Healthy doesn't just happen. So the first thing I did was I read through the 21-day fix extreme eating plan, and there are some really good recipes in here for sure. But I started out, and the plan tells you how to choose what calorie range you're in. So you plug in a few numbers, and then it tells you what calorie chart you're on. Now, you're not counting calories at all, but the calories that your body needs then translates over to the number of containers that you will be using with your plan. And so, for instance, here's the little calorie chart. And there's actually 6 different brackets. So I'm eating in the first bracket, which is the lowest number of containers. So now that I know that, I also then checked my calendar because I'm planning just for next week. So I looked at my calendar to see what I have going on. What nights am I going to be gone at basketball games or kids' functions, so that I know when I'm preparing, I want to do something easier for those nights I'm going to be gone. So that's kind of how I look at my meal planning. The next thing I did was I created a calendar. So I created a calendar, and it is color-coded by container. So I have Monday through Friday. I have at the top of my calendar the workouts that I'm doing. Over here, here's Monday. And then I have my food plan. And so, for instance, I'm having for breakfast on Monday, I'm having 1 egg and 2 strips of turkey bacon. That equals 1 red container. And then I'm going to have a half of an English muffin or a whole grain bagel, which is 1 yellow. And then I'm going to just continue on that. Shakeology is 1 red with some berries. That gives me some fruit, and that's purple. So I can look at this calendar, and I can really very easily see, that I've got all my containers in. So I can see that for Monday, I've got, all the reds that I need, all the yellows, the purples, the greens, etc. And we just do this on an Excel spreadsheet. You just create a chart. It's very simple. And if you're in my challenge groups, I will definitely share this template with you. And you can definitely do this with any calorie bracket. So you could even take the one I've created for the first calorie bracket, and you can just add on to it. Because all you do with the 5 other calorie brackets, or container brackets, I should say, is you're just adding more. So you might get more red containers than I do, or more green containers than I do. But that makes it really, really simple. And what I really like about the 21-day fix extreme recipe guide is that these recipes are really delicious. Like I have turkey meatballs. I've included that in my meal plan. I have included, oh, this beef stew. I'm having that on my meal plan. And there's another one. Oh, these chicken fajitas. I'm including that. I mean, this is easy stuff. I mean, I am not a cook. I am totally not a cook. These recipes are very simple and you can reuse them. So for instance, like I might have chicken fajitas for dinner and then I could have chicken fajitas for lunch the next day. Or if I made some baked chicken for my dinner on one night, I could take some of that chicken meat and make chicken fajitas for lunch the next day. So that's the way I have my plan created. I have a lot of repeat meals because that's the way I eat. And think about it. You're going to have leftovers. I mean, I want to eat the food that I'm fixing. So I don't have 7 days with every single meal is completely different. I mean, that's not the way we eat in real life, and that's not the way I'm eating on this. And like I said, especially when you're working, or even, me, I work from home. I mean, being able to look at your meals ahead and say, okay, I can fix chicken once, I can bake it once, and now I can have a couple different meals out of it. So that's the other tip that I have for you is how can you repurpose your food? How can you prep one time or prepare your food one time and then be able to use it for a couple different times? There's also these veggie egg cups that look really interesting for breakfast. And so, the recipe makes several servings. So I can have a couple of those for breakfast today and a couple tomorrow. And maybe even freeze a couple and have those next week as well. So there's a lot of ways you can be really efficient with your planning. So when it comes to food prep now I'm going to create my grocery list from this meal plan. And again, since I have a lot of repeat things, like I'm eating, for my proteins, I'm pretty much eating chicken and fish and, some Greek yogurt, and I have some turkey on a couple of days. So, for proteins, I'm not going to the store and buying all kinds of things. Like I said, I want to be very efficient, and I also want to be affordable with my food. I'm going to make my grocery list. I'm going to go to the store, and then when I get home, again, using my meal plan, that will help me understand what I need to do to prep. So vegetables, and your produce, go ahead and get that cleaned, washed, sorted into containers so that you can very easily just grab it and go. You can just when I have veggies, like if I make a mixed veggie stir fry, for instance, I chop up my zucchini and my squash and my red bell peppers, and I can go ahead and have those in single serving containers so that when I'm ready to stir fry those, I can just pour them in the pan. Super easy. So do things like that to make your life easier. Do those on Sunday. If this is your Sunday and you're ready to go to work, then do those today so that you've got all that ready for next week. And the same thing with your meat. I mean, if you've got your meat, like your chicken, like I know I'm going to grill some chicken tonight. And so that way I prepared my meals for the next couple days so that I can reuse some of that chicken. And so like with my turkey meatballs, my ground turkey, I may go ahead and put that in the freezer because I'm not cooking that until later in the week. So again, just kind of prepare, look ahead, and make things easy for yourself. Planning is the key. Planning is the key. Healthy doesn't just happen. Not for a working mom, not for a stay-at-home mom, not for any person does it happen. So you've got to prepare, make life easier for yourself, and you will be hugely successful. Now, I'm done with my meal planning. I'm going to now go downstairs and get some of my workouts done. So I'll talk to you guys later. I hope this was helpful.